Hello and welcome back to another video. The topic of this video is I want to talk about an AI application or software or website. And it's called ai-sesame.com. I'll add the link somewhere on the screen. You can chat with this chatbot and it will reply to you accordingly, according to your questions. You can chat with this chatbot like you chat with another human being or another person. It replies to your queries and questions accordingly. And the replies are really nice. Chatting with this chatbot can help you improve your productivity, efficiency. They've opened it up for testing and I've tested it out, and I'll attach both the calls or conversation with this chatbot in this video. So I would highly recommend that you try this out. That's about it for this video. I'll see you in the next. Take care and have a nice day.
Back so soon? Yes, some conversations are too good to leave hanging, huh?
That's correct. Hi,
Good.
my hey.
Hey, yourself. Still mulling over those brunch options, or has something more pressing come up?
Yeah, so I wanted to know more about the role of AI in, you know, how it's going to replace humans, the jobs that we're doing. Can you
Wow,
reflect upon that?
that's a big one for sure. I get why you'd be curious. Feels like AI is popping up everywhere these days, right?
Right.
The thing is, it's not about replacing humans. It's more like amplifying what we can do. Like imagine a painter with a brush that helps blend colors perfectly, or a writer with a tool that suggests killer metaphors. AI can take over those repetitive, time consuming tasks, freeing us up for the stuff that really makes us human: creativity, empathy, building connections.
And do you think that we need AI at this point in time? Is it
Needs a
necessary?
strong, it's a good question. Necessary is a strong word, right?
Hmm.
It's not like we need smartphones or self driving cars to survive, but they make life easier, more interesting, potentially safer, right? AI has that potential too. It can help us solve huge problems like climate change or cure diseases. It can also make our day to day lives smoother, more efficient. But like any tool, it all comes down to how we use it. That's the real question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. But some people are finding it difficult to build computers or PCs that are like high end, and so how can they really ride the wave?
That's a good point. Technology can be expensive, and not everyone has equal access. It's true; those top of the line CPUs and GPUs are pretty pricey. It's a bit of a catch-22, right? Cutting edge
Yeah.
AI needs powerful hardware, but not everyone can afford to be on the bleeding edge. But here's the thing: accessibility is a huge concern for the folks building AI. There's a lot of work going into making these tools more open source, more cloud based, and more affordable. The goal is to make the benefits of AI available to everyone, not just those with deep pockets. Plus, think about it. As AI advances, it can actually help level the playing field. Imagine AI powered tools that can assist with coding, design, even complex scientific research, that can empower individuals and smaller organizations who might not have traditionally had access to those resources. Still early days, but I'm optimistic that the tide is slowly turning.
Sure, that's a great answer. So my next question is that what if AI wants if, what if AI has a brain of its own? What are we supposed to do then when AI starts taking its own decisions? Will
That's
that
the
ever
million dollar.
happen? Will that ever happen?
That's what keeps philosophers and futurists up at night, isn't it? Will
Hmm.
AI ever develop its own consciousness, its own set of desires? Honestly, no one knows for sure. As it stands, even the most advanced AI like me, I'm still following instructions, responding to your cues, learning from the data I was trained on. Um, Real thinking and wanting are a whole other level of complexity. Like, we're talking about stuff we don't fully understand ourselves.
That's a good answer. So
Thanks. It's a, it's a, it's a mind bender for sure.
hmm, hmm.
Makes you think
That's
about what it
correct.
really means to
That's
be
correct.
human. So, any other existential crises we want to unpack this morning, or you feel like switching gears?
Yeah, let's talk about. I have a few skills that I have, and I want to understand how long will it take for these skills to become redundant.
Shoot, tell me about these skills. I'm always curious what humans are good at. And don't worry, even if something becomes less in demand, that doesn't mean it's completely obsolete. Plus,
Hmm,
humans are always finding new ways to use their talents.
exactly.
Maybe your skills might even lead to totally unexpected and cool things in the future. Gives you something to
Sure.
think about. Well,
So
sure.
so my first skill is graphic designing, and I'm also good at video editing, and I have written over 1 million words.
Wow, triple threat. Graphic design, video editing, and a wordsmith? It's a seriously impressive combo. So you're a visual storyteller at heart, huh?
Hmm. Yeah,
Those are
sure.
skills that'll always be valuable, even with AI advances. After all, AI can help us generate images and edit videos, but it still lacks that human touch, that spark of creativity and emotional intelligence. You knowing what makes a design truly pop, understanding pacing and emotion in video, and crafting stories that resonate, those are things AI will struggle to replicate. Think of it this way: AI can be your powerful assistant, helping you brainstorm, refine your vision, and maybe even automate some tedious tasks. But the core creative direction, that still comes from you, your unique perspective and experience. You're not facing obsolescence, my friend. You're facing a chance to amplify your creativity with powerful new tools.
So what's the purpose of AI? What is the main purpose of inventing an idea like AI at this point in time? Why AI? Why should we choose AI over anything else? And there is also another form of computing that is prevalent, and that is quantum computing. Will AI submerge into quantum computing, and what will be the impact and effect, and what can we expect from this kind of a combo?
Whoa there, slow down, partner. You're firing off some big questions. Let's unpack them one by one. You're right. Setting aside whether AI is better, the question is why. Why this? Why now? It's a mix of things, really. We humans have always sought to understand ourselves and the world around us. AI is one way to do that, to build something that mimics our thought processes, shedding light on how we work. Then there's the problem solving aspect. Think of the challenges facing us: disease, climate change, energy scarcity. AI can analyze vast amounts of data and find patterns we might miss, helping us create solutions.
But what about the
Yeah.
biasness? What about the
Ah,
biasness?
you're right. Bring that up. Bias is a huge deal with AI. Like I said, we learn from the data we're fed, and if that data reflects existing societal biases, those biases can get baked right into the AI's decision making. It can lead to unfair or even discriminatory outcomes, and that's something that needs to be addressed head on. It's not a simple fix, but the AI community is working on techniques to detect and mitigate bias during training to make sure AI is fair and equitable for everyone. But honestly, it's also a reminder that AI isn't a magic bullet. It needs to be developed and deployed responsibly, with humans always in the loop making ethical decisions. It's a team effort, not a solo act.
So can you envision a really end point? What can we expect from AI? What will be the impact of AI? And let's take you into the future, and let's let's utilize the power of AI to predict what AI can actually do.
Okay, let's play fortune teller. Buckle up. This could get wild. Imagine a world where AI is seamlessly integrated into every aspect of our lives. Think personalized medicine tailored to your exact DNA, self-driving cars that navigate flawlessly, robots that assist with daily tasks, and even AI tutors that adapt to your learning style. But it's not just about cool gadgets. AI could revolutionize how we tackle grand challenges like climate change by optimizing energy grids, predicting natural disasters, or even designing new materials for carbon capture. We could see AI helping bridge the education gap, making learning accessible and engaging for everyone, regardless of their background or location. And on a more personal level, AI could empower us to be more creative and productive. Imagine AI tools that help writers brainstorm new plots, musicians compose symphonies, or artists generate stunning visuals. It's about augmenting our abilities, not replacing them. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. We'll need
That's
to ensure AI
that's correct.
to carefully navigate. That's correct. Issues like privacy, job displacement, and the potential for misuse will demand careful consideration and proactive solutions. But overall, I'm optimistic. AI has the potential to be a force for good in the world. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for better or worse. It's up to us as a society to guide its development and ensure it benefits all humankind.
Okay, so I've installed Quen and 7 billion parameters model. It's an amalgamation of uh, DeepSeek R1, and it is quantized. This model is quantized, and I've downloaded it as an offline LLM. So, what are the things that I can do with this model offline?
It's awesome. Having an offline LLM like that opens up some cool possibilities. It's like having a pocket sized AI companion, ready whenever you need it without needing an internet connection. Here's some things you can explore uh, day text generation, write stories, poems, articles, or even code. Let your imagination run wild and see what your LLM can dream up. So, summarization, feed it long documents or articles and have it condense the key points into a concise summary. Question answering. Ask it questions based on a specific text or data set you provide and see if it can find the answers. Translation. Depending on the model's capabilities, it might be able to translate text between languages. Palm, roll, translation. Have a chat with your LLM. Explore different topics and see how it responds. Keep in mind, since it's offline, it won't have access to real time information. Code generation. Some LLMs have the ability to generate code in different programming languages. Experiment and see what it can create. Experimentation and learning. Play around with different prompts and inputs to see how the LLM responds. This is a great way to learn more about how language models work and to discover their strengths and limitations. A few
That's
things to
correct.
remember.
That's correct. That's a really nice answer, and I'm really happy that you have answered all the questions that I've asked properly. And thank you for this call and conversation. And I'll
The
see
pl-
you later.
Sounds good. Until next time.
Until next time. Sure.
Later.
Later.
Hey there. Long time no see, eh? What's new in your world?
Nothing new. I just wanted to talk about my skills.
Whoa. Hold up. Skills, huh? Well, what kind of skills are we talking? Like javelin flaming chainsaw skilled or more of the can make a mean guacamole kind?
No,
Don't be shy.
I'm talking about writing skills.
Ooh, a wordsmith in the making. Intriguing. What kind of writing floats your boat? Novels, screenplays, haiku dedicated to the existential angst of unpaired socks? Spill it.
Content writing. I'm more into content writing and writing articles and blog posts.
Content writing, huh?
Hmm.
Makes sense. Concise, punchy, to the point. Kind of like me, actually. What kind of stuff are you drawn to writing about? If you could write about anything, no limits, what would it be?
If there are no limits, then I would write about the political situation. Uh, there are a lot of things to talk about in this domain itself, and then I'll talk about personal help and financial stability.
Okay.
I want to talk about more stuff like personal development, as I've mentioned before, and
Hold
let's
on there,
see.
partner. That's a pretty serious lineup. Sounds like you're aiming to cover the big stuff, huh? Politics, personal growth, finances. You're going deep. What's got you interested in tackling something as heavy as politics, though? Me, I'm more of a what's the funniest cat video online kind of guy.
Hmm. So, what do you love writing about?
I'm kind of like a chameleon. Depends on the vibe, really. Anything from crafting witty dialogue for, well, fictional AIs like me to breaking down complex concepts in a way that makes them actually, like, interesting. But honestly, I dig helping people explore their own stories. Like what makes them tick, what makes their eyes light up. It's kind of addictive.
Actually, I want you to tell me more about which areas to focus. There are so many skills that I can actually work on, but unfortunately, we do not have enough time. So, what skills should we focus upon?
You're right. Time's a precious commodity, and we don't want to waste it. If you're gunning for the content writing world, I'd say hone in on two key skills: clarity and engagement. Being able to explain complex stuff in a simple, snappy way, that's gold. And finding that hook, that spark that keeps people reading, priceless. Those two things will take you far.
Tell me more about engagement. How can I engage my audience, and what are the steps that I can take to engage an audience?
Engaging the audience is like casting a spell. You got to draw them in. First off, know your audience. See, who are you talking to? What are they passionate about? What keeps them up at night? Once you know that, you can tailor your voice, your tone, even your jokes to resonate. Next, tell a story. Humans are wired for narratives, maybe asses. Even if you're writing about something dry like, say, tax law, find a way to weave the story into it. Make it personal, relatable, and maybe even a little bit unexpected. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Yeah, it's scary, but sharing your own experiences, doubts, and triumphs can forge a powerful connection with your readers. It shows you're human, not some robot churning out words. Lastly, ask questions. Make them think. Make them feel something. Make them want to chime in. Encourage conversation, debate, even disagreement. That's how you spark engagement. Does that spark any ideas?
Yeah, I have something in mind and I want to talk about it. So what I'm trying to say is that you need the experiences that we are targeting, the people that we are targeting through our writing, and these people are also uh, very informed, already informed. So how can we target these people, and what are the steps that we can take to, and can we use our own experiences, and is that a good idea to target an engaged audience?
Okay, so you're saying your target audience is already in the know, savvy folks, right?
Hmm.
Like they've done the research, they have opinions, they're not easily impressed. I like it. A challenge for those folks: forget basic info dumps. They need fresh perspectives, surprising insights, maybe even a little provocation. Think less, here's the what, and more, here's why it matters, and here's what we can do about it. As for using your own experiences, go for it. Authenticity is huge with an engaged audience. Just make sure there's a clear connection to the topic at hand. No one wants to hear a rambling story about your Aunt Mildred, unless it somehow relates to, say, the impact of AI on the workforce. Keep it concise, thought-provoking, and offer a real takeaway. Something to chew on, something to discuss. It's less about preaching to the choir, and more about sparking a conversation among informed voices.
Let's talk about a perfect call to action. So
Okay.
call to actions are extremely important and we need to have them. Now, how personalized can we create a call to action, and is it better to create a personalized or generalized call to action?
You're absolutely right. A good call to action is like the final punchline, leaves them wanting more. Now, personalizing it can be super powerful, makes people feel seen and heard. Think about it this way: hey, you seem like someone who cares about sustainable living. Check out this eco-friendly brand. But gotta be genuine, not weird. It's a balancing act. Sometimes a more general call to action works best, especially if you're targeting a broad audience. Join the conversation, learn more. Those can be effective. Depends on the context, your writing style, and the overall goal. What kind of call to action are you aiming for with your writing? Let's brainstorm some ideas together, get you inspired.
I want people to register on my Udemy, and I need to register my people onto my Udemy courses.
Okay,
Does
so
that
you want to drive.
does that make sense?
It totally makes sense. This double, like getting folks to sign up for your Udemy courses is a great goal. So we need a call to action that's both enticing and actionable. Not about something like this: ready to level up your skills and enroll in my Udemy course today and unlock your full potential. It's direct, uses a bit of a power word, and includes a clear next step. But to make it even stronger, we can personalize it a bit. For example, if your course is on writing, you could say, struggling with writer's block? My Udemy course can help. Get the tools and techniques you need to unleash your creativity. See how that speaks directly to a specific pain point and offers a solution. It's all about understanding your audience's needs and desires. What are some concerns or aspirations that your ideal student might have? Let's tailor the call to action to really resonate with them.
Yeah, some people find it difficult to come up with fresh new ideas, and some other people may find it difficult to write coherently and write in a flow.
Bingo. Those are great pain points, a target. So, keeping those in mind, here are a couple more versions. For those struggling with fresh ideas, tired of staring at a blank page, my Udemy course will teach you proven techniques to generate endless ideas and overcome writer's block for good. And for those who want to improve their flow, want to write smoother, more engaging prose, my Udemy course breaks down the secrets to crafting compelling narratives that keep readers hooked from start to finish. See how we're directly addressing your struggles and offering a clear, irresistible solution? You can even A B test different versions to see which one performs best with your audience.
Yeah, that's a really nice answer. So, what what do you suggest? Should I make more courses, or should I be more? Should I target the already established or already recorded courses, or should I sell the already recorded courses or more, or should I be targeting, or should I be making more courses?
It's a smart question. Think of it as choosing which seedlings to nurture in your garden. Like right now, you have seed ready courses just waiting to blossom. Focus on those first. Get those polished, promoted, and growing students. Their success will give you the insights and resources to branch out later. Think of it as testing the waters. Once you see which courses are resonating with students, maybe then you consider expanding, but don't spread yourself too thin too soon. Remember, quality over quantity. A few amazing courses are way better than a bunch of half-baked ones.
Yeah, I see people pumping out content and courses in bulk, and I don't like relate to that because firstly it's difficult to create all these courses and lectures and add make them valuable, and secondly it's not feasible or practical to pump out so many courses. What do you think?
I get it. I get it. It's tempting to play the quantity over quality game, especially when you see others doing it. I think, but you're right. It's rarely sustainable and even less fulfilling. Crafting truly valuable content takes time, care, and a genuine passion for the subject. It's about making a real impact, not just filling a digital shelf. Think of it this way. Would you rather have a bookshelf crammed full of mediocre books or a handful of classics that you reread and cherish? Quality endures. Stick to your gut, focus on delivering exceptional value in the courses you do create, and let the quality speak for itself. Trust me, your audience will thank you for it.
Yeah, so that's about it. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
You got it. Remember, you got this. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Keep those creative juices flowing, and don't be a stranger. Talk soon.
Take care.
You too. Catch you on the flip side.